All right, welcome back to Carl Travels. I realized I have been filming way too much content and I'm gonna get totally bogged down if I don't just start editing it and releasing it. It just started snowing. I am gone for a while. Well, actually, I'm traveling, or maybe definitely, who knows? Point is, this is what I've been up to the last couple of days. Let's get into it. Another day in Japan. It's sunny today, beautiful, 6 degrees, still a little chilly, that's all right. And I'm going to explore the tower, the one that I went to on the first day, that I didn't actually go inside of. And right next to it is the zoo and some gardens, so I'm not sure I'll go to the zoo either. Although I looked it up, it's only $10, which is really surprising. Look, my mission for today, I have already been to the gym, edited a video, released a video. There's that. Kicking goals. No, my new mission is to see something new, to get in my 10 or 20,000 steps. Well, I went food shopping and made something I'd never done before. I made a hot pot this morning. So that was cool. And I want to learn something new about Japan, learn something new about Osaka. That is my goal for the day. All right, let's see how it goes.
Susankaku Tower, proudly in Osaka's Shinsekai district. Serving as a nostalgic icon of the city, built in 1912, it was once the tallest structure in Asia. Today, it offers an observation deck with panoramic views, blending old world charm with modern day Osaka.
So my first couple of days here, I had made some friends, Anthony and Leon. Now they eventually left. They took a bullet train off to Tokyo. So now I'm all left on my own sim and just doing my own thing, which is fine. Although if there are any other people out there making YouTube content or want to do anything, hit me up. I'm in Osaka at the moment and will be for the next couple of weeks before I have 1 week in Tokyo and then head off to Okinawa. For the moment, let's catch up on what I've done so far.
Osaka Castle is a grand testament to Japan's feudal era. Originally built in the late 16th century by the legendary warlord Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Over the centuries, it's been destroyed and rebuilt multiple times, yet its imposing walls and lush moats remain a shining sight. Inside, a museum showcases historic artifacts and interactive exhibits. The surrounding park is especially popular during cherry blossom season, where locals gather under the pink canopy for hanami picnics.
Alright, so there it is. Pretty impressive. As usual, it burnt down and they rebuilt it. It happens to a lot of these things. Right, so I'm not normally a person that believes in fate and in universal things. And people always say, "Oh, it must be fate or something happened for a reason." I think at the end of the day, we make our own destiny. A lot of people, when they travel, they never really talk about the bad things. They just talk about the good things, all the stupid things you do, all the mistakes you make. So I was just at a restaurant before, and I took off one of my gloves to eat, and I left my glove behind. I lost my glove. I mean, I could go back to the restaurant, maybe it's still there. You know what? I will on the way home, but I walked quite a while, and my hand is cold. Anyway, to the point, I was just thinking about making this video and about telling you how I lost my glove, and then as I went to put down the phone, found the glove. This castle's pretty cool. I've done today what I've set out to do. I've done my exercise. I've done my 20,000 steps. I've seen some history. Now I'll go home and do some work. And look what I found at the restaurant. My other glove. I fucking love Japan. That's awesome. If that was Australia, they would be gone.
while I've been out, I've been trying to walk everywhere. Just trying to get as fit as possible, also save money on public transport. But at the same time, when you walk everywhere, you really get to know your surroundings. You really get to see all those things that you might have missed. And I'm really slowly getting to know this city. And so far, I love it. There are quite a few differences that I've noticed between here and Australia. Of course, it's a different country, and I'll go into some of those things. There are quite a few things that are certainly a lot cheaper. Food and just going out in general is at least half price, sometimes even a third of the price.
So here, all these meals, this is 600 yen. That's $6.30. Here, this is $4.80. These sushi things, it's $1.50. So that's $5 for a prawn pasta. I don't eat prawn, but $4 for this, whatever that is. Now, this is pretty cool. This here, 9% drink is $2, $2 AUD, and you can just buy it and drink it.
Now, just the way of living is completely different. I have never been to a country like Japan before. Everything is so organized. Everything is so clean. Everything is just different, but in a good way, in a really good way. And people are really friendly. You don't see people arguing in the streets. There doesn't really seem to be any visible crime. I'm sure that there's always crime everywhere. It's probably one of the safest countries that I've ever visited so far. And it's so easy just to get from one place to another. The first few days I went to Nara, you just jump on a train. When I go to Tokyo, take me just under 2.5 hours getting a bullet train. I'm absolutely loving it. The food is amazing. There is plenty to see. So many beautiful different parks, different gardens, different temples. You can shop till you drop, and you can eat till your belly is bursting. I could not rave anymore about the food. Another thing, just going out at night and seeing all the neon lights, it's really a whole other world out there. And there are so many quirky shops, so many quirky bars. There is just really something for everyone. So if you've never been to Japan before, get down here. It is amazing. And if you have been, please let me know in the comments below, what have you found particularly interesting? So as I said, like right now I'm in Osaka. So if there's something about Osaka that you have particularly liked or nearby, I'm definitely going to be doing some trips in the next couple of days, exploring different cities, exploring different towns, just eating up everything Japan has to offer.
Definitely something big going on today. There is a marathon and they're starting to close off all the streets. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get home later. The people at the bar down the road from me did warn me last night that this could happen, but I'm sure it'll be interesting.
Maybe I should have joined it today.
Now, today I went to the Yameda Sky Building. I walked all the way there. There was also a marathon going on today, and it started snowing. Normally, I'm not a person that likes the cold, but I gotta admit, I really enjoyed it. Just to be a little bit out of my comfort zone, to experience something completely new, and the cold just didn't bother me. It was amazing actually just to see the people running along, smiling, having a good time. And some of the outfits that people were wearing were very interesting. That kept it all the more entertaining. I walked all the way to the Yameda Sky Building. You go up the top here, take a lift, you have a really interesting escalator ride, and then you just get this panoramic 360 view of the city.
The Yameda Sky Building is a futuristic architectural gem in Osaka's northern skyline. Completed in 1993, its twin towers are connected by the Floating Garden Observatory, an open-air deck with an incredible 360-degree views.
Nothing in Australia.
Sunset here is particularly magical as the skyline lights up in a sea of neon blue. Downstairs, you'll find a retro-style underground market, offering a nostalgic peek into the 20th century Osaka.
So that's what I've been up to so far, and I can't wait to show you more.
If you want to help me out, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.